I love ranking things, making lists, putting things in order from best to worst. It's part of my DNA, I guess. I'm a compulsive list maker and ranker. And that's one of the reasons I love the award season so much, because then I get to compare my own views on what the best is to what this other group of people, whether it's important or not, which really at the end of the day it's not. It's an interesting look for me to see how what I like compares to what these other people like. Golden Globe nominations came out today, and I just wanted to kind of run through them just quickly, give some quick thoughts on the Golden Globes. I like the Golden Globes. I like the Oscars. Great show, but the Golden Globes is great because it's both TV and movies, so it's like the best of all worlds as far as I'm concerned, because I love both. Best Motion Picture Drama, for the first time in a long time, I've seen most of these movies. Only one I haven't, which is War Horse, and that's just because it hasn't come out yet, but The Descendants is a great movie. The Help is a great movie. Ides of March is not. Great performances, I think, in that movie, but it's so depressing. I just can't get behind Ides of March. Moneyball is a great movie. War Horse, I said I hadn't seen. And Hugo, such an amazing movie. That's the one I think, as far as Best Picture Drama, that I'm rooting for is Hugo. I'd love to see Hugo win a lot of awards this award season. Such a great film. Performances, you know, as funny as I've seen a lot of the movies, I haven't seen a lot of the performances. They're from like different movies. Viola Davis from The Help is the only female performance that I've seen, and she did a great job. So, you know, but I haven't seen the others. Male performance, I have seen a few of those. Leonardo DiCaprio is nominated for J. Edgar, a movie that is boring as all get out. Not a great movie, but his performance is actually pretty stellar. So I don't have a problem with that, although I probably won't be rooting for him. I'll probably be rooting for either Brad Pitt in Moneyball, which I thought was a great performance from him, from an actor that I'm not used to seeing give those kind of top-notch performances. He gives good performances, don't get me wrong. But he was really great in the Moneyball. And George Clooney in The Descendants was amazing. So one of them, either George or Brad, that'd be fine with me if they win. The comedies, I haven't seen any of them except for Bridesmaids, and you know, probably worth a nomination. It's an interesting nomination to me, but as raunchy as it was a well done movie, well acted, and you know, it was done well. So Bridesmaids, I think, deserves the nomination. As does Kristen Wiig, who got a nomination for her performance in Bridesmaids for Best Actress in a Comedy. The Best Actors in the Comedy, I haven't seen a single one of those performances, so I have no comment for the Best Actors in the Comedy. Then Best Animated Film. This one's always interesting to me because I love Pixar so much, but this is probably the first time, maybe ever, that I don't think the Pixar movie is actually the one that deserves the award. Cars 2 is nominated, as it should be. It's a great movie. But there were some better animated films this year. One I'm interested to see that I haven't yet is The Adventures of Tintin. So until that, until I see that, I guess I'll withhold total comment. But Arthur Christmas is nominated. Great. You know, I have no problem with that. Puss in Boots. I didn't like that quite as much, but I don't have a problem with it being nominated. It's well done. But Rango is the one that I think deserves it. Rango is just this beautiful, unique, quirky animated film. And one I don't know that kids would enjoy as much as adults. It's a little weird and a little strange, but man, beautiful, and it feels like a new type of movie. I love it when a movie can do that. It feels like it's its own thing, and Rango definitely does that, so I'm rooting for that. Best Foreign Language, nah, don't really care. The supporting role stuff, don't really have much to say about that, other than Jonah Hill is nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Moneyball, which I found really interesting because that performance, there's not much to it. I mean, that's a real surprise to me. I don't get that one. Best Director means something. I have to go for Martin Scorsese for Hugo. What a masterful job he did in that movie. I mean, Alexander Payne did great with The Descendants for sure. George Clooney, who directed Ides of March, no. And then there's the artist, the director of The Artist, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Okay, I'll try. Mikel Hazanavicius. I don't know, whatever. He directed this movie called The Artist. I know nothing about it. I haven't had the opportunity to see anything about it, but it's getting a lot of nominations, so it must be pretty decent. But I'll have to go with Martin Scorsese on the Best Director. Then television! Television, yay! Television drama, not so yay. I don't watch any of the shows that are nominated for television drama. Boardwalk Empire, I've heard good things about Homeland, but are they all on stations I don't get? Yes. Every single one is on a station I don't get. So I don't get a chance to watch them. And then the performances in the dramas, again, from shows. Although Bryan Cranston in Breaking Bad, I do watch that. Man, he's done a phenomenal job with that. He should win that award until he's done with that show, because he is just an incredible character on that show. But I haven't seen any of the other performances. Best Comedy, however, I have seen. I do watch a couple of those. Glee, I watch, is nominated. I don't know why it's nominated. It is not a good show. It's just great production. It just has great production value. Those songs and those routines are amazing, but the show is really not that good, and the performances are really not that good. I don't understand why it would be nominated. Modern Family, I do understand, probably the best comedy on TV, and the one I think should win. And a big, big hug for Zooey Deschanel and New Girl being nominated. Brand new show being nominated for Best Comedy. Congratulations, it deserves it. Although I still think Modern Family does deserve to win. Best Performance in comedy, Zooey Deschanel is nominated. I'm rooting for her. Tina Fey also nominated for 30 Rock, which is interesting because we haven't seen 30 Rock in a while. It's coming back here in January. And Amy Poehler for Parks and Rec, also a great choice. Very excited about those nominations. As long as one of those three win, I'll be very, very happy. Best Actor, Alec Baldwin, of course, in 30 Rock. And then that's really the only one of those that I watch, so I guess I'm rooting for him. Because, what, I possibly have to. So those are some simple thoughts on the movies and TV and the Golden Globe nominations out today. I would love, 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 love to hear your opinions. Please, wherever you watch this video, throw your thoughts in the comments about what you think should have been nominated, what you think shouldn't have, who you're rooting for. I love to digest all that stuff and to have those conversations. So go ahead and throw some thoughts in the comments for me. I would love that.